Hey everybody, so for the past 1 year I have been using my Kindle. So here are some things that I like and I do not like. This video is perfect for you if you are a Kindle reader, so you can relate to some of the things that I'm talking about. And if you are thinking of getting a Kindle, I'm going to be listing out all the pros and cons, so you should keep on watching. I have this pretty little thing. It's the Kindle Basic and it is the smallest Kindle version out there. And it was a gift from my brother, so that's why I have it. Otherwise, we don't have this specific version in India. So if you have been with me on this journey on YouTube for the past few years, you would know that I would often talk about not ever becoming an ebook person. I was a paperback person through and through. I never understood the people who would read ebooks, because for me, it was like letting go of that experience of reading a book, because reading a book isn't just about the words that are on the paper or on the screen. It's about the whole experience. It's about getting to physically hold the copy, smelling the bookish smell. But ever since I have got this Kindle, I have been completely transformed. And I don't know, a lot of you might think that I am being extra right now, but I'm not. Because for the past 1 year, I have only purchased 2 physical copies of books, and the rest of them are in my Kindle. So starting with the things that I like the most about my Kindle. One, it is compact. It literally fits in my fanny pack and I can take it anywhere. Like in winters when I'm wearing overcoats, it fits in the pocket of your overcoat. One of the things that I didn't like when I was reading physical copies, I couldn't take them with me. And if I had to take them with me, they would take up too much space. And also, I'm such an indecisive reader. It takes me quite some time to get into the book and like to make up my mind as to what book I should read next. So while traveling, if I carry one book with me, I would always have this thought, what if I don't like it? And multiple times I would end up not liking the book that I had been carrying and not reading at all and missing out on the experience of reading while traveling. But with Kindle, it's different because you can literally carry as many books as you want that are in your Kindle library, and you don't have to worry about the physical weight of those books because you can just carry them because they are in your Kindle. They're in that little device. Talking about number 3, you can customize the font, the alignment, the spacing between the lines and everything, which is so good. You do not understand how good it is until you have the Kindle and you are like, tweaking with those things. Because in physical copies, you don't have that customization. You just have what you have in the physical printed format. Another thing that I want to talk about is I would, for some reason, get embarrassed while reading in public. I start thinking, oh my gosh, if people see this, what would they say, and stuff like that. And it will always hold me back from pulling out my book and reading in public. But with this device, that's not the case. You can just pull it up and start reading and people would have no idea what you're reading. One more thing, I almost forgot that. It is the fact that you can customize what you want to see at the bottom. There's this option to know how much time you are left in the chapter, how much time you are left in the book, what page you are at, or at what location. I don't understand what lock means. Let me know in the comments if you know that. What does that mean? Bookmarks. I don't have to care about those anymore. I used to like bookmarks because they allow the option to customize and make your book and reading pretty, but I don't miss them. It's not like I'm missing out on bookmarks. Now let's talk about some of the cons. The most obvious con is the fact that you lose the physicality of the book. You cannot smell the book. You cannot feel the book. What elevates the experience of reading is like the physical form of those books, and you cannot have that in ebook. Number 2 is the color. Well, Kindle and other e-readers have pretty much solved that with ColorSoft and Kobo color and stuff like that. But for now, like my Kindle Basic, it doesn't have color and I miss out on like the color of the cover, how I can annotate with color, because if you're highlighting things in Kindle right now with black and white, you just have the black and white option and you cannot change the color of it. So another thing that I want to talk about is something very specific, and I don't know if other people also experience this because I went on Reddit and I barely saw anyone talking about it. So I was the type of reader who would even remember smallest of things after reading a book. So I would read a book and I would remember the name of the author and the name of the book very vividly. And for majority of the books, I would know what the story was about. If I liked the story, if I disliked the story, I would know all these little details. But ever since I have been reading on Kindle, the story has changed a little bit. I don't know, for some specific reason, I keep forgetting the name of the book, the name of the author, and what I read. It's not short-term memory loss. It's not aging, if you call it that. It's something very specific, and I don't know why it's happening, and it's specifically for Kindle, because I did read a couple of physical copies last year and it never happened. But as soon as I started reading on Kindle, I barely remember any of these little details. Let me know in the comments if it's something that happens to you as well. Those were some of the things that I like and dislike about my Kindle. Let me know in the comments if they were relatable, or if I'm missing something out, or if there is something else that's very specific you don't like or you like. I would be looking forward to your comments. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.